SPY's actually trying to bounce to the upside. Looking for SPY here. I want to see this come up to this 200 and then pull back, but if it pulls back here, I'm actually going to look at entering that. I'm waiting to see what's going to happen here with SPY right here. Sitting on that double bottom. It's got a huge gap down though to 560, 560. So if it breaks through that. All right, I just got into this short here, as you can see, with SPY. So far looking good. That SPY below that 567.20. It's up $200 on that trade. First trade of the day.
Coach, are you doing shares or contracts?
Contracts. You can see it right on my screen.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, this account's too small to do shares. It's only a $10,000 cash account. All right, SPY still to the downside here, but it's starting to move a little bit. Just watching it. SPY decided to bounce there at the 566.36. It's now back up there on the double top. So I let that trade go too long. Trade went against me. But I am going to watch here off this 9, see if we're going to get a pullback. 21 will be my final stop on the trade. Still waiting. If it pulls back off the 21, nope, it did not. I'm going to have to take an L on this trade. Waited too long on it. Let's see, but it took 3. So I have 2 more trades after this. Sitting on this 55. Definitely got a big bounce. I can see it off the 2-minute EWO indicators we have. Do you guys see where it bounced down there in that lower band? Big old bounce. Well, I really want this to marinate. I think this has still got some potential to the downside, but I shouldn't have allowed it to come back up here. Should have had a stop loss in place. That's my fault. Oh, it's just sitting on this 55. It's pulling back off the 55, so I actually added here. I don't recommend you guys do that though. I don't want you guys adding into losers, but I like the way it's staying low. Added another little bit. Got them for real cheap now. Holding 20 contracts to the downside. The more potential loss I'm also adding, but I like the way it pulled back off that 55 right there to the downside. Adding some more. See if it can break through that 567.20. Remember, if you guys get into a good trade, make sure you shed, right? 50, 20, 20, 10. Thank you. Now this is now under the 9, so I like this setup, but it has to break below 567.20 to the downside on SPY before we're going to get any more movement to the downside. So this is a dangerous setup. It did respect the 55 and pull back. Here's a good way to tell too. If you guys always find yourselves getting into trade and you immediately go red every time you're getting into a trade, you need to evaluate the timing of you getting in the trade, right? There's some reason why you're getting into the trade and immediately it's going red. So start looking at that, okay? So in your journal, you could write down every time I get into a trade, it immediately goes red. Well, that is going to tell you something's off with the entry. We want to look at that. There's something happening, something. Now this, you see how it's coming back? It's okay. It's still below 131.82. You're still okay. You guys could have taken some off once it breathed back. You're still okay, but I don't like it the closer it gets up here. You guys should all still be green. I'm taking. And then that way, if it pops through again, I'm out of that trade. I look for the next setup. If it pulls again below here, because we know 131.82 is supposed to be resistance, then I'll enter again. And here's your 9. This is going to be the ceiling or resistance. It already told us that, right? And there goes your pullback again. So those of you that collected, enter again. And then there's your put. And then you already know right here, I take a little bit off, looking for the next phase to pull harder. And then right here. So if this now goes up, I'll take all the way back to resistance. If it stays down here, I'll add. Makes sense. This is how we can control this trade, right? And now you guys are new low a day. Okay. And you can see right here, this is giving us consolidation right here. Everybody see where it wants to bounce? It's done at 1, 2, 3. This is the 4th time. Yes. So where would I add in? Anybody?
Like now.
Yeah, below this 131.46. Yep. And you just hit new low a day. NVIDIA bleeding out new low a day. Who's still in these puts?
Right here, coach.
I am.
Nice job. But did you see how we got into a good A plus setup? And now it's really paying off. We didn't have to force it. We didn't need to get in way the hell up here. We let it work. We went in those small position sizes. We allowed it to run. And now you guys are right. Now you got it hooked on. Now you got hooked onto something real nice, right?
Stop struggling.
Learn how to make money on your own. I knew nothing about day trading a couple years ago until I joined American Dream Trading. Chad Christian is the best coach out there. He teaches us the right way and how to look for trades on our own. We don't chase call-outs over here. Today I made $434 in under an hour. What job's going to pay you that? Looking to leave that 9 to 5? Check out AmericanDreamTrading.com.
My name is Chad, aka the Coach. I've been a stock market trader for the last 33 years. I have trained over 1 million people. Our trading community is now closing in on close to $200 million in profits. We have retired over 200 people and counting. A couple of my moderators are having over 7-figure months. You heard that right. We are legitimately the only stock market training community that has people making over $1 million per month. I'm talking about real cash money, dollar bills, y'all. So if you're wondering if you're in the right place at the right time, you are. Welcome.
Welcome to the Aftermarket. American Dream Trading. You have entered the Aftermarket. AmericanDreamTrading.com. Welcome. You are now in the Aftermarket. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Aftermarket live chat and watch party. I'm your host, Dawn, aka J&J Video Reacts. This is a stream that's been created for you traders to have a place to come kick back after the market closes. That's what we do. We are live 3 times a day on American Dream Trading, which was founded by Chad W. Christian. He is a stock market coach that's been in the business for 33 years, and he has literally traded in every market condition imaginable. He teaches us how to do the same thing. He is live on this channel, TikTok. He's live on Twitch. He's live on all social media, Facebook, from 9 to 11 every weekday. So catch him live, and you'll get some actual free tidbits of the stuff that we learn behind the scenes as paid members. Also, shout out to Mark McSee. We also have a futures membership, and they today had their first full day of training on the Zoom call. But they go live from 2 to 4 p.m. So if you've ever wanted to learn how to train futures, check out Mark and Ange in the group over there. Doug's over there. Ralph's over there. They're over there getting it done. Check them out from 2 to 4 live on YouTube. And if you'd like to get behind the scenes and actually get additional in-depth learning, go ahead and join a membership. All right. Join AmericanDreamTrading.com. And right now, Coach is such a cool coach. This is what he does for us now. Just because we came in number 1 in our marketplace, right? We're the number 1 stock market trading education place there is right now on the planet, because he's the only one that does a live open mic. Nobody does that. Nobody does that. He's giving away $1,000. So I've got that link. Normally it's AmericanDreamTrading.com, but if you click that, it'll end up linking you to it anyway. But we'll go ahead and get that link in there as well. That link is actually located in the description of the video if you'd like to X out and go check out American Dream Trading. But right now, click that link and enter to win $1,000 given away by Coach, just because he's a cool guy and he appreciates us being members and us being successful. We're his story, right? If we do well, that means he's a good coach. And people will continue to join the group and get paid because they see us getting paid, right? Today I made over $700 just scalping IWM. All right. And it's because of the training and the in-depth training that I got from American Dream Trading and from Coach. So I'm one of the moderators in the group. We also have some moderators down there in the live chat. And we've got a ton of moderators who are on the live Zoom call every day to help you out and answer your questions when Coach is not in the room. So come and join the community. It's well worth it. And hey, right now he's giving away $1,000. Click that form. Link to the top. Click that link pin to the top of the live chat. You can't miss. Right? Get $1,000 just for signing up. But welcome to the show. We're gonna do something really fun today. Normally we're doing, some word stuff, but Maria, once again, I love you so much, has come up with an amazing game for us to play. And it's not necessarily a game as it is edutainment, right? We've got name that pattern, right? Name that chart pattern. So we've got slides of pictures of chart patterns, and we're gonna put them up on the screen one by one. And you guys down in the chat and the point here on the panel are going to identify which patterns that you're seeing. Okay. And the stream link is out there. Somebody is texting me. Hold on. What is going on? Okay. Yeah. So this is going to be fun. It's going to get you refreshed on chart patterns. If you didn't know the chart patterns, then obviously you're not going to answer. But those of you that do know the chart patterns and can identify them, people are going to get their learn on, right? Because they're going to learn what these chart patterns are. The reason we're going over this is it's important to learn chart patterns. There's a couple that occur quite often and we get paid on them. But if you don't know how chart patterns work, then it's pretty hard for you to learn how to navigate the market, because if you don't know technical analysis, you can't actually, you know what I mean, navigate your trades. So you got to be able to navigate your trades, right? You know what? Seriously? Leave me alone. What is your problem lately? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Oh my God. Stop it. Ah! You know who it is. Who have I been saying that to? Stop. Look, she keeps pinging me. Stop, you're making the phone ping in my ear. Why did I even say that? Because now she's going to do it over and over again. All right, so the stream link is down there, right? You guys got the cut it out. I'm not listening. I'm going to ignore that. So come on. Come on up. You're not allowed. I'm take if you don't come up here. Don't come up here. Oh man. All right, you come up. Milk Money is messing with Maria. That's probably her too. Yep. Damn her. I'm not letting you on. I'm not letting you on. All right. What?
A what?
What do you want?
Get off your damn phone.
I'm not on my phone. I'm at my phone looking at you, laughing at me.
I actually didn't know that it rang in your or it beeped in your ear. So
oh my God.
You should have led with that, because I would have just kept going.
No, that's why I didn't leave with that. And then I was like, shit, why did I say that? Because now she's gonna really do it on purpose.
No, but that was fantastic.
What?
pinging you on your phone, and you're like, stop
No.
it.
No. That was not fantastic. That was irritating. Cut it out. Cut the shit. Look, I know what this is. You're getting me back for all the times I yelled and like annoyed you when you used to come on and I would yell and make loud noises. I know this is, you're getting me back. I get it. I get it. I get it. Did you hear what the show's about?
Yeah, this should be fun.
Yay. Chart patterns, gang. Chart patterns. You got to get to know them. They're going to help you. They're going to do nothing but help you out. Welcome to everybody down there. I see Maria F2. Pebbles was the first one in here. Pebbles was rocking it out before I got in here. Who else? I saw a couple. Michael's down there. What's up? BIG's down there. Scott. Welcome everybody. Let's see. Link is in there. Anybody else? Yay. Robin So Flow. What's going on, brother? All right, let's get it started. So tonight, courtesy of Maria, boom, Chart Patterns 101. Are you bored?
No.
Sighing.
I've been up since early this morning, man.
I have too. I'm not sighing.
Yeah, but whatever.
I know where you're going. You're not eating shit. You got energy off the chair. I know.
I don't eat shit either. Oh, this is fun. Okay, cool. Let's do this.
Yeah. Okay, so what do we got here? Somebody give me this chart pattern, please. Name that chart. You like the name? ChatGPT came up with it. Oh, we got somebody else joining us. Milk Money. Hold on. Let me bring him in. Who is that? Does that say Christina? I think it does. Hold on. Is that you?
The name says Christina, but
Christina.
I don't see.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, what's going on?
Can you hear me?
We can.
Okay, good. You can't see me though, stupid computer. I don't have a camera. Sorry. My camera's all blurry.
But we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
We can. Yep.
Okay. It's
Yeah, I hear. Welcome. How'd you do today?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
I hear several voices. Hey, girl. Hey. Hey. Not much. I heard how you did. You did awesome. Good for you. Congratulations.
Yeah, just did a bunch of scalping, just a bunch of small to medium trades, and accumulated quite a bit today. It was fun.
Yeah, you did.
I
Good
just
for
did
you.
on IWM, you know what I mean? I only do Meta or IWM. Those are my two. I like the way both of them move. I'm used to them. I know where their numbers are. Right. So I just stay in those two. You know,
Good
if I don't have
you.
Meta money, IWM gets my attention.
Yeah, Meta money. That's
know?
true, huh? I know. Oh, I know. Tomorrow you'll have Meta money now.
Yeah. Mr. Charles and Palm Coast just popped in. What's up, gang? All right, so Jeffrey's down there. The first one, you guys got to get this one. Somebody said, did Big say triple top? You sure? I don't. Okay, we got Robinson Flo says a double top. Eminem, don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you, Em. Appreciate you. And thank you for the slides. She is just on it, Ange. Oh, my God.
I love it.
Mr. C, what's up? Somebody give me this. I think I did see it. So Pebble says triple top. BIG says triple top. And Robin So Flow says double top. What do you think, Christina? What do you think this is?
Double top.
You, Ange?
Double top, yeah.
Yep. Robin So Flow. You're right down there. It is, in fact, a double top. Good job. All right, let's go to the next one. Tell me what this chart pattern is. Name that chart pattern.
Double top. Triple top. No, double top.
Double toe. We just did that one.
I know, but stair stepping and then crash.
That'd be a lot of double tops, Christina.
I know. I'm just looking at the last two.
What the hell is this?
Is it the same as the bottom one? Like, are those two? I'm confused.
What is that? A dual chart?
Like, there's one on the top, one on the bottom. What's going
Okay,
on?
you know what? Okay, so my bad. I don't know what.
Sort?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened there, but it's just one pattern.
Okay.
So yeah, it got duplicated somehow.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm not very good at like the names of shit, so I don't know what this is.
This is what the hell?
I keep trying to stretch it and move it.
That is definitely that is definitely not what that is. Hold on one
An
second.
alligator.
No, I don't. Okay.
3 girls. 3 cool girls. That's what that was. The picture.
What the hell's going on? And then that's the same one.
Eminem says one shows it's going up and the other one showing it's
There we go.
There's going down.
Okay, so yeah, and I was on the wrong chart. So this is the one that we're on right now.
Well,
This should
cup
be
and handle,
easier
and it
for
says it on there. Yeah, because it says it.
It says it.
It's got
Maria.
Reversal handle.
Oh,
This should be easy.
Maria.
Real easy.
Christina
I love
says,
tests like that.
cup and handle. It says it right there.
I love tests like that. They're real easy.
All right. Anybody know what this chart pattern is? We're going to ignore the fact that it says cup and handle right there. Let's move on to number 3.
Tommy Stark got the last one, the one that we were indecisive on.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Head and shoulders? No, I don't know. Because there's a neckline.
What is this chart pattern? Can you tell me?
Double bottom.
Yeah.
Anne says double bottom. Christine says double bottom.
Yeah, for sure. Double bottom. Double bouble.
What's up, Tommy Stark? How's your brother Tony?
Tommy Stark. It sounds like a show.
Tony
Right?
Stark is Iron Man.
Oh. Well, that's what I'm thinking of then.
Yep. Double bottom, Scott says. Yes. YZ says double bottom. Bullish double bottom. Bullish. He got all technical with it. Bullish double bottom. Double bottom is right, guys. Way to go. All right. Chart pattern number 4.
Head and shoulders.
Knees and toes, knees and toes.
Head and shoulders, knees and toes.
Already with the nursery rhymes. Okay. All right.
Well, it's a giveaway again. It says it. Shoulder, shoulder, neckline. Just missing head. Just missing the word head.
Name that chart pattern, gang. Tell me what this is.
I think this is Head and Shoulders.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, because it says it. See?
I was trying to act like I.
Maria, you got the names on this stuff, girl. Shoulder, shoulder. What is that? Did you forget to erase
Neckline.
the names?
Yeah. And then just head. It's a head.
All right. So we got head and shoulders. Yeah. You're not supposed to put the answers on there. I should have checked that. I didn't see that. Because I would have had a way to edit those off.
I like Palm's. He called it a pudgy short guy formation.
Pudgy short guy formation.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
These
Palm.
palms.
That's a short. Shampoo. Tommy Stark. YZ. I don't know how Head and Shoulders works though. All right, so technically Head and Shoulders is a bearish pattern. If you see it's basically like a triple top. It keeps hitting up here, right? And then you see where it went. Once it hits this for the third time and it can't break that level, it's going to continue to the downside. So Head and Shoulders is a bearish pattern where you see a smaller top, then you see a larger top in the middle, which represents the head, and then you see another shoulder, which is lower. See how the two outer formations are lower than the middle? That's the head. These two are the shoulders. And it's kind of like a wonky triple top. But if it can't seem to break this area, it's going to, 3 times, it's going to come down here. Palm, did I explain that right? All right, let's go on to the next one, huh? While he lets me know if I was right about that. What the hell? Well, the cool thing is, if people didn't know what these were, now they do.
Now you know.
All right, so
You're
what?
not wrong.
What is this pattern here? Now this one would have gotten me because I don't. Once you get past double tops, triple tops, Head and Shoulders, cup and handle, I don't know.
Same. Me too. I'm
Yeah.
not good with those.
Is this one of those wedge things or a flag thing or some shit? No, it's not a flag thingy.
It's
It's a wedge-ish.
It's not. It's Maria.
I'm not good with this. Like I'm not good with these. I know the base, like the barest of basics.
The basic ones. Yeah, me too. But I guess this is why we're gonna learn them tonight, huh?
I think it is a pennant. It's a pennant.
Robin SoFlo has the first half of it.
What do you say?
Tommy Stark. So Maria, you're down there. Is that another name for it? Because she's got a descending something else. A vortex, YZ.
I was saying a pennant.
Bear pennant.
Yeah, I don't know those
It's
though. I just looked at the dots. Looked at the dots and figured out that's like one of those flags you parade around at the game with. There you go, so and so.
Mom said it's a
descending Dorito. Descending channel. Okay, so for the answer, Maria's got descending triangle.
I like descending Dorito.
Yeah, I do too. I used to eat them all the time. So descending triangle is the answer to that. That's what that looks like. I guess this would kind of be a triangle or something in here. Yeah. So let's move on. The next one. Okay, so she said one is going to the downside and one is ending going to the upside. I have the answers. You don't.
Well, that's because you got it. Show me. I have no idea.
All right, so this is very similar.
Oh, is it green to red or red to green, something like that? Like, because it's going down one way, I don't know. Because I don't know. I just don't know.
Christina, do you know?
I don't know. I just don't know. Trust me, I don't know.
Does anybody know what this pattern is?
Nope.
No.
But since it's a continuation. No, not a continuation. Definitely a llama head. Mark McSee, definitely a llama head. So the one on the bottom,
like an iguana to me,
is at lows. D-Rock, what's going on? Trend reversal. No, not a trend reversal. Please check the Funhouse to redeem myself. I promise I didn't leave the labels on. Okay. Then how are they there? I didn't write them in there. Did you send me the wrong ones? I clipped the ones you gave me. I can't complain too much because she's doing the shit. So that's better than nothing. Like
That
don't
one
wanna
at the bottom's
complain.
got to be a llama head.
The one at
See
the
it?
top is the mobile of channel. Okay. Yeah. No, not a breakout. BIG said break above lower resistance. Palm Coast. Got it.
So he
Was
said
that right?
descending
Oh,
wedge.
Eminem.
Descending wedge.
Who
I
said
don't know
that?
nothing about that. Palmco said that. She said he got it right. He says descending
Yes,
wedge.
it's a descending wedge, Palm. Ah, how did I know Palm was going to get that? All right, that's what it is. It's a descending wedge. Take a snapshot of it in your minds. This is what
Descending
it's.
Dorito going into the nacho cheese dip.
I like that one.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding. We got to give her the dings on
We
that.
got a winner. We got a winner.
All right, let's see if Palm gets this one. Name that chart pattern. What is this pattern, gang?
You got to change the picture
Did
for
you
us. No?
change it?
Yeah, I actually did.
Oh, we're supposed to guess it before you put it up. I think what she's going to put up there is.
This is actually the pattern.
You didn't change it. That's the same thing.
No,
Ain't it?
not.
Are you sure? It looks exactly
am
the same
sure.
to me.
Look.
I am delusional
This
then.
is the one I just showed you.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, okay.
This is this one.
It's the reversal of that
And it's
last one.
an ascending wedge. Ascending wedge.
No, but
ascending.
this one
Oh.
has been said earlier. You guys said this one earlier.
So is this like Palm Coast like revision of like putting the cheese on the Dorito?
That's the cheese dripping off of the Dorito. The cheese is dripping. It's red.
No,
Salsa.
not
It's
not an
salsa.
ascending wedge. Hit the higher highs, fall out. Tommy Star, what do you think it is? Tested a few times.
Pennant.
And broke that. Who? What?
I said a pennant.
Do you see that on there?
I said pennant. I don't know.
It actually is a pennant. Do you? You know, I don't see that labeled on there.
No, it's not labeled.
She got it
I just
right.
said it. I just
It's a
said it.
pennant. How do you know that?
Well, I was just looking at the dots, because they form pennants. There's two of them. I just don't know. I just kind of.
Wow, she got it right. Guessing.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. You go.
It's
girl.
a bear. Tommy Stark says it's a bear pennant because that one's probably because the salsa's falling off down there.
Huh?
Did you say salsa?
Yeah, salsa. Salsa. Stripping. I like to say the word salsa.
Doritos and salsa. Yeah, that's more
Salsa.
like me. I don't do the cheese thing, but yeah, salsa I would do.
Salsa.
All right. Now, okay. Is this the same damn thing? Yeah. I loaded that twice. What the fuck? Okay. Let's just go to the last one.
Maria is probably like shitting in her skeevies. She's probably so pissed you probably screwed it up.
I didn't screw it. How did I screw it up? I'm just putting it up on the screen.
Fight. Girl fight. It's
All
a girl
right.
fight.
Last but not least,
Wow.
what is this pattern? Focus, Daniel-san.
That is a channel. I don't know.
What do you guys think? Somebody name that pattern.
Ascending wedge. I
LOL,
just copied what
wedge is
Palm Coast wrote it, so I copied it.
Wisely said
I'm
wedge is
admitting
the
that.
same as pennant. It's an ascending wedge. Palm Coast pennant. Go sideways. You want out of order. You went out of order. I did not. I loaded them in order. Eminem, I quit. Please don't. I didn't do it. Hey, look, you had the names on there. Pennant comes to a point. Sideways. Gotcha. Thanks, guys. Stark, up channel.
She just wanted to give us a fair shot at it, so that's all. Yeah. Thanks, Maria. Appreciate that. Don't quit.
This is an ascending triangle. Yay.
Yay.
But
Are
you
we
know, as interesting as that was, we don't, you know what I'm saying? So this was a good educational experience because a lot of these, you know,
I don't
we
know what you're saying. You
really,
didn't finish that sentence. We aren't what?
we don't really know, right?
We don't know.
We don't
And
know.
there you have it.
We don't know.
Here's the game today. We just don't know. We just proved it.
F2, what do you think? What do
Hey,
you think?
F2.
Oh, I didn't know any of them. Like, I'm not even gonna play. Like I was gonna come up and learn. I was just like,
F2,
yeah,
you
the
need to really
pennant,
learn how to be a
flag.
little bit more truthful.
He
You
thought he was
do.
going to come here and learn from us, knowing
Uh,
he didn't know.
I was like, I was gonna come up and be like, I'm gonna learn something today because I bought the 14 candlestick pattern book that I haven't read yet. So
Me too. I got it too.
actually, I
Dude.
let somebody
Last night I
borrow
fell
it
asleep.
before I read
I
it.
used
So.
to do that. I used to mix up chart patterns with candlestick patterns. I'm like, I didn't know a pattern from a pattern, you know? But I'm like, there's a difference. You got candlestick patterns, which are the Maribozo and the spinning top and all that. And then you have chart patterns, which is descending
Some of those
wedges,
words, you know.
cup and
Mariposa.
handles.
The only
Yeah.
reason she knows
There-
that one is because yours
It's not
truly
'cause it's
came in
Ed.
today, and that's all he talked about at the end of the day, and I had to get out of there.
About a bozo? Maribozo? I don't even know what that
Yeah,
is.
it's Maribozo. Now I happen to have read the 14 candlestick book, Miss Thing. That's why I
I've
know
tried
the
2 nights in a
Maribozo.
row and fallen asleep sitting there, not even like wide awake. I was sitting straight up,
Close
and the
to
next thing I know,
Eric's
it's morning and I'm late. I'm like, I keep
Dude.
sleeping.
Ted would love Eric Smoto because he always talks about the Maribozo candle. Always. But
Just
I
likes to
didn't
say
know a chart
bozo.
that is what we've been calling the gamma candle, right?
Yeah.
But according to
A
because I was
Maribozo?
listening on my drive home, we're not allowed to call it that anymore because that has to do with options. Is that correct?
You know Palmer's gonna say gamma candle because he's used to saying gamma candle. It's a gamma candle.
So won't we can call it
It
the
is a
bozo candle? Maybe I don't know.
What if it's not on
Technically,
options? What if
it
it's a
is a
stock and it's not on options? It's not a gamma because we don't have Greeks,
which is
right?
Ted's point. Ted's point was,
Oh.
you know, there's no gamma involved if it's just a stock. I can hear Palm now. Jesus Christ.
Hey, listen,
I
these
can hear
bozos.
Palm now.
I'm
Jesus
dying
Christ. It doesn't
here.
have to be this
Oh
big
my
discussion.
God.
Oh my God. He came in and shook up the cookie jar. Call it a Maribozo. Yeah.
Bozo.
I mean, it is a cool name, and I understand, like, call it what it is. I get that.
Yeah.
I truly do. But I think I've just been up for a really long time today, and I just can't handle.
Well, I mean, we're taking a $3 or 3 second word and turning it into a 5 minute word. I mean,
That was a good one, Al. That was a good one.
Oh shoot!
I like
I
the
get it.
gamma thing better. I'm just used to him saying that. And then we gamma candles are big. Gamma candles are Maribozo candles. Maribozo candles are not gamma candles. If you look at it technically. But yeah, it's just one that's got a lot of volume. It's one big candle. It's not got a bunch of wicks on the top and the bottom. You know, now there's a good one. There's a good one. Let's do candlestick patterns tomorrow with no names. Maria's probably like, do them yourself, bitch. I will. I can do those. So yeah, I think we'll do that tomorrow because that's good. Even just as important as chart patterns is to know these candles because they do talk to you. You know, when you see wicks and stuff on the top, it's important to know what all that is. You know, we used to get that from somebody who shall remain nameless, who was in here all the time, who talked about the wicks and what they meant, and we would witness what would happen when a wick popped in there. You know what I'm saying? So, and coach always teaches us when a wick comes in, that means either buyers are pushing it up from the bottom or sellers are pushing it down. But you have a candlestick called a spinning top, which has a lot of wick on the top and a lot on the bottom and a little square body. That means it's indecisive. It's a doji. You know, if they're indecisive. It's not a doji, but it's like a doji, you know, in the fact that the bears and bulls are fighting each other. Palm, I love your phrases, man. He said, you know, if it hangs out too long, the bears are gonna pick it up and play with it. I'm like, the bears
And
are
that's
gonna
when
pick
coach
it up
says,
and play with it.
coach says if it's
I love it.
loitering too long, he calls it
Yeah, the
loitering.
bears are gonna pick it up and play with it. I love it. But yeah, so that was fun. That was good.
So I
Anybody
know like the patterns and I know the candles, but I don't know the names of it. Like I can see it and I can tell you what should be happening or could be happening, but as for the names,
and at the end of the day, that's what's most important. Who really gives a shit about the name? It's nice to know them, but that at the end of the day, you just want to know what it's telling you. What is it doing? What's it telling me is about to happen? Whether it's a Maribozo or a Maribuzu or whatever. You just want to know
So
what
were
it's
any of you
going
guys
to do.
were any of you guys in NMAX today?
No, man, that shit's expensive, dude.
Well,
Maybe you guys can afford it.
yesterday I had 10 shares of it, right? And and then I what do you call it? I shed, and I made money on it, and I left my 2 shares. I kept them, and then today those 2 shares made me almost $300. I don't know. I got them at $75 each, right? So I got stopped out at $235. And I was bumming because that's one of the times it came back and it got me because I had moved my stop up and it got me. And then it went back up again, but not very far and now I look at it. I just looked at it now. It's at 190 something.
Okay.
So I'm glad I got out. So I had 2 left.
Let's listen to the fact that you had stops, dude.
I know.
How about that?
I've been doing stops. I've been doing them not happy about it because they've been getting me sometimes, even when I put them far out and I move it up and then boom, it gets me and I'm like, damn it.
I know why, because you've been hanging out in futures a lot, and there is
I haven't been hanging out in futures. I need to go over there.
I thought you were over there.
I go in there now and again, but I haven't been hanging out in there very much. But I need to go over there because futures is my. That's where I'm like having trouble. I get in one and I don't make much because I can only get in one macro, so I'm not making much money. So I'm like, damn it,
yeah, but you can do it over and over and over.
Right, and that's what
I've been
hits. Yeah, right, but I'm scared lately because I got hit a few times, so I'm just scared, so I haven't been doing much. So, and today I woke up at 7:25, and I was like, whoa! I jumped up off my bed and I came straight to the computer, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was like, I can't even think, and I'm like, I shouldn't trade at all then.
I'm like, I can't even think, but I'm gonna get into a trade right now.
Yes, because it's crazy. And I was up like $500 and something right away, and then down, and then I was down, and then I was up again, and I ended the day up like 270 something like that, So I'm happy with that. Yeah, that's
you're
fine.
Green. You're green.
Yeah, I'm green. Yeah. That's all.
Good day.
And I'm in that. NMAX is I'm in that WTF right now, just for a little bit.
What the fuck is that?
Exactly. Exactly.
I'll put something in the tip jar. But F2. Did you get a chance to trade today at all?
Yes, ma'am.
Micro.
How'd you do?
I did okay. I did like 41% on Apple calls. So
nice. Way to go.
Awesome.
How'd you do in your NQ? Did you play NQ, Ange?
Yeah, 22% on account.
Oh, hell yeah. Woo!
That's nice.
So tell us about it. How was it? This is neutral ground, so we can talk about futures. How was having the Zoom call all day in futures today?
I love it, right? I've been waiting for it forever. I mean, truly, like I've been just waiting. Just ready to just dive into it and just be a part of the group. Mark's doing fantastic over there. We have all hands on deck. Everybody was excited. We had 80 people in there today. Wow. Everybody was interacting with one another. Questions were getting asked. Everybody was excited. We were all going at this morning. And it was a great.
I'm coming over tomorrow. I'll be there.
It was.
Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow. I'll come hang out.
Yeah, wow, it was so good. Yes. Yeah, we had, like I said, we had all hands on deck today. And it's really bittersweet to see it come to fruition, right? So we started this October 10th, with initial training. And then, October 23rd, we went live on social media. And then fast forward going and having the Zoom start today. I mean, we're all excited. Like, we can't wait till tomorrow. You know, it's a great group that are just in it to win it, ready to learn. We're all really excited.
Wow. So that, like, okay, the cool thing is, I know there's over 100 people that's a part of that group. Probably they were all waiting for that, right?
Yeah.
Because to have a 80% turnout, you know, when it was at what, 20%, 30%, something like that.
Yeah, I know I've heard the last couple days or last day or so how many members there are total. I can't remember how many, but then it was a high percentage today.
They were waiting for
like
that.
I said, it was fantastic, and they're all excited. Like, we all sat on our hands through the chop this morning.
Good.
Reminding each other to don't get in it. Just give it a minute, and then
just like Coach does.
We waited. It's like we manifested it to like go to the moon. It was awesome. It was so great.
Sweet. IWM did that today. That thing blasted. And I got in late and made like $300 on it. Yep. I'm like, I'm not getting in. I'm not getting in. I'm not getting in. And I kept waiting for it to start giving me signs that it was ready to do a reversal. And it just never happened. And I said, shit, Dawn, go with the trade. What is it telling you? It's to the upside. I mean, the way that those candles, the wicks were pushing up on them. I mean, even if it went down a little bit, it was being pushed right back up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this thing is up and it wants to stay up. So get in a call. Just get in a small position size and add in if it keeps going up. And that's what I did. And yeah, and that, but when it started showing those signs, Dawn was in it. So
yeah, I love it. I mean, Mark is such a fantastic trainer, you know, and Doug is too, for that matter, you know, and then we've got Rolf in there who is fantastic, you know, and everybody, honestly, everybody.
You're a fantastic trainer.
It doesn't even have to be a moderator. Like, every single person that is in there, we all want the same thing for everybody. And it's right now, because it's ground floor, you know, everybody gets to grow together too. I mean, we're all kind of in the same spot, right? For most of us, it's just adjusting the position size, but we're all in the same spot when it comes to training, you know, and to be able to see the light bulbs go off for others in the group, or the aha moments that are like, have been struggling with the idea of futures, like, oh, I don't know, you know, whatever. And then they actually get to experience it. And then they're like, holy cow, like, this is awesome. You know, so it is really, truly a great little mini internal ADT community. It's really cool.
Yeah.
How much does Mark talk about drawing your lines and all that? Because I remember when I first started, he would just hammer me all the time. Did you draw your charts? Did you draw your lines? He was on everybody about that constantly, huh?
It's a part of the process, right?
I know, but he would like
part of the checklist.
You know, he would hammer me, especially like because I wasn't doing it because I didn't know how, you know. And he would hammer me about, did you draw your lines yet? You got no lines. You got to draw your lines constantly. And then I started to draw them after Dawn did. When Dawn started drawing them, and she figured out, oh my God, this is amazing. Then I figured it out.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't do a naked chart because it's like, you know, you can't risk it going against you. And if you
I can't
at least
even look
have
at
the
it
areas, if you know where it may
turn
turn
something
around.
new, I'm like, oh my God, I can't. What the hell am I doing? I need to put some lines in here first.
Right. And then with the training on the L2, it just all goes hand in hand, you know? You look at those areas and I'm like,
it's amazing.
Okay. Yeah.
It's amazing how much more we know than we did a year ago. Like,
a
year ago, we thought we knew stuff, you know, oh, I never knew all this. Oh, I know so much. We didn't know shit.
Well, you know what? And here's the thing. We knew it, but we didn't have an understanding of it. We knew it. It was hammered in there and we knew of it, but we didn't really get it until we actually started using it and understanding
and knowing how to use it. And
knowing how to use the stuff. Yeah.
Yep. Exactly. It's amazing when that clicks. It's like, wow, it's a whole new world. And it's crazy when you talk to anybody outside of here that might do any kind of trading and they think that they know. all right, green candle. You don't even know. You have no clue what you're doing. You know, like you want to tell them, but they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear that. You know, they think they know. Whatever. You know.
I love the fact that my phone is now an ATM machine. That's crazy. Oh. It's like, you know, and the funny thing is, we had a lady that when we did deliveries used to tip us $100, right? Oh. And every now and then, because she owns like 10 of the hotels in Ocean City, Maryland. She owns like 10 of them, and she personally calls us, and even still, she'll be like, "Hey, you guys feel like running to this restaurant for me?"
I'll be like, "Hell yeah,
yeah, girl. Okay, sure. $100 clip. Yeah, we're off and running, so we still do it." And she calls kind of on a regular, once a week sometimes. Every now and then we won't hear from her for a couple months, and then she'll call like back to back. But hell yeah, quick $100. So here's the thing: when I was holding on to stuff a little bit more and getting in the green and then letting it go red, I've got a sign here that I put up here. Did you make Miss Harrison's tip yet? Because when I go past it, I'm not satisfied. I want 400. I want 1,000. I want big numbers.
Once you hit it bigger, the amount you used to make seems like nothing. You know, exactly. Like, I told my son the other day, I'm like, yeah, I made $600 today. I'm like, nah. What?
Yeah. And she knows. I'm like, when she says Miss Harrison text, I don't feel like going out. I'm like, you don't feel like going out, girl? Come on, let's make that $100 real quick.
Oh, yeah.
For nothing, for going 2 blocks. So she'll put clothes on, we'll go do it. But I'm a gung ho, and she'll be like, sometimes she'll be like, Miss Harrison text. It's like, yeah, let's go. Okay, so why am I not excited about $100 here?
I get it, because I was doing DoorDash again last week, and I was happy. Oh, $30 trip. Okay, boom. You know, but $30 here. So
I've reversed that. I'm like, when I see $100, I'm like, okay, if you're gonna give me more, great. But if not, I'm gonna take it. If it starts hemming and hawing in any way, shape, or form, I am out or I'm shedding. You know what I mean? So I take the green because of the whole Miss Harrison scenario. You know, if it's over $100, I'm like, I don't care. You know,
you hung that sign, and Coach had told me something. He said, it's as silly as it sounds, this is good to do. He said, not $1, not $20. If you have $100 bills, clip a couple of them to your computer, hang a couple of them there, so you realize this is money. This is real money. You know, and this is for you, for your family.
Yeah.
Hang some, not dollar bills, not $100 bills right there. So you're looking right at them, and it's true. It does work. Yep.
So yeah,
that's the same concept as your sign right there. Yep.
It is.
It makes you see what it really is. Yeah.
And I don't stop at 100. If it's still going, I stay in it. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah.
But I'm not pissed if it's, you know what I mean, $100 anymore. And it all depends on what the stock's doing. If stock's not giving it to me anymore, it's doing something different, and I've only got $100. I'm gonna be happy to take that, as opposed to no, do something more. No, I'm taking it. I'm done.
And that's what I'm trying to learn, because before, when I had all the money, I was going in and I'd be like, I'll get out as soon as I make 1,000, and within minutes I 1,000, because I was able to go in so big. Yeah. And now I'm like, it's so hard to say I haven't made 1,000 yet, but I can't with what I'm working with. It would take way too long, and then by that time, I can't sit in it that long. Yep. I mean, sometimes you can, but
I had a couple bad scalps today, but more good than bad. So I ended up to the upside. But yeah, I did one on IWM where it was the end of the day, and I did 54-cent contracts. They were 2 cent. They were one out of the money. Wow. And so I'm like $100, right? And the gamma, the delta had to be jacked up, because the one right before it went up about 10 cents. Wow. This was still sitting at 2. I'm like, this is why I don't do this dumb stuff anymore.
Yeah, well, when they get down to that, at the end of the day, they don't, like, if you've got a trade that's gone bad and it gets down to like it's only worth 2 cents, they don't move. I'm just trying to scoop up some ends. Way. It could go all the way your way. They don't move. Yeah.
Let me try to get $100 real quick. If it goes up 2 pennies, I made $100. So it went up 1 penny. I had $50, right?
Well, there you go.
I'm like, come on, give me one more. No.
That's what coaches told us before. If it's
I'm like, come on, give me one more. Give me one more. and it didn't go up one more penny. I got pissed. It went down and then down one more.
It won't go up as much. It'll go, and it won't go in that. It won't go
right.
the right
So I
direction
lost
for you, but it'll move a little bit and it'll go down.
Instead of taking that 50.
Yeah,
you
they'll
know?
take it
like,
easier than they'll give it for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. I hate that. Freaking Robin Hood, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh gosh. They in their end of the day for spies. But they
like,
crank it up.
Stupid. I was over trading anyway. So
yeah, then they put it way down, and they just at that 330 point. They make it all the way. Like they crank it, and then right after that time, after they scoop the contracts, then it goes the other way and it cranks usually.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yep. So and the crazy thing, it was on its way up, so they cheated. It wasn't even descending; it was on its way up. I took it while it was going up because I know how they are, but they took 50 anyway. I'm like,
that's what they do.
But yeah, all in all, it was a really good day, so I'm happy.
Nice.
But yeah, man. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up, guys, and
wrap it up.
Tomorrow we will do something else. Fun. Maria, once again, baby girl, thank you so much for all the hard work that you're doing and helping out and making this helping to make this a really fun show. So
well, she quit. She said she quit.
She didn't quit. She won't quit. Give Dawn a glass of four Kool-Aid, please. Yeah, Mark, I'm gonna make it over there, brother. Actually, I'm gonna come over there tomorrow because I'm excited to hear about it. I was so into the trades today though, so I know that I would have been distracted if I had went over there today. But day one, I know, but I was making money. But all right, but I'll be over there tomorrow. It'll be fun. It'll be fun with or without me anyway.
Mark says his perception of futures was so wrong, and now he'll trade nothing else.
Yeah, I have a feeling I'm gonna be like that too. I think that's why I'm putting it off because I hate change, but who doesn't? But yeah,
the beauty of it though is that you can practice futures and still do what you need to do for your family and what you know until you get comfortable. Like there's no one saying that you have to just be gung ho in it, right? Like there's none of that. So that's nice.
Yeah. I know Maria's paper trading it. I gotta Mark, do me a favor. Do you remember if Mark paper traded on his phone? I thought he did. He said he was laying there with his wife on the couch or something and he was just trading on his phone.
I think so.
He did it on his iPad for sure.
Okay.
I know that for sure. I remember seeing a picture of that. But that's a good
about
question.
the phone. I'm not sure.
Because you know how I am with the phone. Hey, darn cricket, what's up? Because I need to figure out how to paper trade it on my phone. Because I'm just so.
Right, so you can do two separate things?
He did say yeah. Okay, cool. He paper traded on his phone. Okay. Cool beans. You might need to take me into a little corner and show me what I'm doing wrong because I can't seem to get it to work. So let me know.
He says paper and real trade.
And see, I'm golden. And who better than the master, right? And you've never done it on your phone?
I have, yeah. I do that for the pure purpose of being able to get in and out if I need to. I don't trade typically on my phone because I try to. That's my way of having work-life balance. Because if I know how to do it like hardcore on my phone, I'm never not going to trade, and I can't do that.
Okay. You know how to paper trade on the phone?
I do, yeah. Yeah, I do.
We need to talk.
But I do it on TradingView though. I don't do it on Webull.
On your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta figure that out. Trading on TradingView.
Yeah, I
couldn't figure it out.
TradingView sucks on my
phone.
phone.
Don't overcomplicate it.
Yeah, I don't like it on the phone. It's too many things. It's too mashed up. You can't see. It's like
that's what I get on my phone, like
with those indicators.
The indicators and all that. Yeah.
Can't see nothing.
I don't know. We'll talk. All right, gang. Everybody have a wonderful night. Thank you all for being down there in the chat. And I appreciate you all so much for being here. Maria, thank you so much once again. F2, Christina, Milk Money. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys. And I will see you guys in the morning. I will make sure that 4 o'clock, we got the screen up. Everything's right. I got it up this morning. I don't know how the hell I did it. I think it was like 4:05, but I woke up literally, Christina, dude, 3:59. I'm like, what the hell? I never do that. And it's
hard to think when you do that. Like, I can't even figure out using my phone. I'm like, I look at it.
Jeanette. Jeanette starts asking me, yeah, so blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm not awake right now. But Jeanette started hitting me with questions. So what do you think about this stock? I'm like,
I don't know.
But I answer them. That's my girl. All right, we're going to end with Coach's Rules as we always do. Maybe a commercial or two. Everybody, peace out. Have a good night. And I will see you guys mañana.
See you later, guys.
Girl Scout. Love you guys. See ya.
Love you too.
Bye.
My name is Chad, aka the Coach. I've been a stock market trader for the last 33 years. I have trained over 1 million people. Our trading community is now closing in on close to $200 million in profits. We have retired over 200 people and counting. A couple of my moderators are having over 7-figure months. You heard that right. We are legitimately the only stock market training community that has people making over $1 million per month. I'm talking about real cash money, dollar bills, y'all. So if you're wondering if you're in the right place at the right time, you are. Welcome.
Imagine making money anywhere, even the beach. At American Dream Trading, we're a community of traders who know that financial freedom is just a trade away.
Please follow the rules. Nobody go rogue. Some of the rules that we have to and live and die by in here is do not lose more than 1 to 3% of your total account value in any given day. Make sure you have stop losses on each and every trade, regardless of shares and or options. Make sure you guys are practicing small base hits. Don't go for home runs. Allow the runners to run and stop out the losers. If you're a new trader, make sure you are paper trading using a simulated trading system such as Webull or some of the other ones that are out there. If you are an expert trader, please make sure you also are being careful the first 3 minutes and the last 8 to 9 minutes of the day. Those are the absolute most volatile times in the entire market. Also, if you're a newer trader, please don't trade in the first 30 minutes or the last hour of the day. Those are the most dangerous times.